Mm-hmm. Okay guys, so this is what you've all been waiting for. How we met. Max is nervous. He's been nervous about this. But if anything, I just feel like this is such a good thing to share with everyone. Well, because this has been the most requested video. Like, all of you just want to know how we met so bad, which I understand. I feel like I would be curious if I was watching a couple. I'd be like, well, how did they meet?
I know.
So we're about to tell you.
Everyone's curious.
Because, okay, so let's just get into it.
Okay.
Oh, also, I just looked back at when we talked about our first date experience, which was like a shit show. You can go back and look at that. I'll have that link down below. That's a good little segue, I feel. And I did like a poll on my story on Instagram asking if you guys wanted this or the boyfriend tag, and everyone replied saying both. So we'll do the boyfriend tag one day. But first, everybody's like, we gotta know how you met. So, oh, and Max is wearing the same sweatshirt and hat as he was in the other one, because I know you guys are gonna comment that. But we literally look the same as we did.
And I'm also doing laundry right now, so I probably should have threw this in there.
Yeah.
That's alright, next load.
That's okay. Okay, how we met. So, let's take it from the top.
Take it away.
Okay, so the first, I'm trying to think, like the first time I ever knew of a Max Willman was, I guess I didn't think anything of it, but Arlen, so yeah, when we would tell people how we met, long story short, Arlen Moore, kind of, in a way, because he's like a mutual friend that we have. Like, Max trains at the same gym as him on Cape, and then obviously you guys know I'm friends with Arlen because of BU. And so I think it was summer of 2018, last summer, he like posted a video skating with you, and he was just like, my friend Max, whatever. But like I couldn't even see your face in the video. It was you guys in hockey
like
gear.
2 summers ago.
Wait, it was 2 summers ago? No.
It wasn't this past summer.
Yeah, the one before.
Yeah.
Oh, so 2017, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, 2017. Yeah. So they're like skating around, but I couldn't even see his face or anything, and but it was just like, my friend Max, I goes to Brown and plays hockey, like whatever. And then you must have known about me then. Did Arlen tell you about me?
No, I just
saw me on the gram.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, knew you were friends with Arlen. Just followed you.
Yep.
Like some of your pics.
Like okay. Am I allowed to say this? Because I remember once we started dating, I like went on his Instagram, or I looked back on my pictures, and I was like, wait, how long have you been following me? Because he just knew me like through Arlen, like he saw me in Arlen's videos and something, like followed me on Instagram, but I like never followed him or like knew who he was yet. So I go all the way back, and he, like, I think the first picture he liked of mine was in September of 2017. I was like, wow, big fan over here.
Yeah.
So then, long story short, shoot your shot, because he DM'd me in September of 2017, right? That would make sense because that's when you like followed me. It must have been. Yeah, it was September.
Yeah.
He like would reply to my stories, but I didn't follow him, so I didn't see it. And I've talked about this in videos before, but I don't check my DMs really. I will like once in a while to see if like, I don't know if everyone's like, oh, your address is showing in your last video. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like things like that, but I really don't like check my DMs. Yeah. Yeah, September 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay, but I never saw it, right? Because I don't follow him, like I don't check my DMs, so I didn't see. Then, fast forward to January of 2018, so this past year. Max, I did like, I don't know if you guys remember, I literally did it like once. I did like a bunch of polls asking questions about like what videos you want to see, like stuff like that. Like I just did a million polls because I was like bored. Over winter break, I remember I was in Albany, I was at home, and I was looking to see if people DM'd me like replies to the questions instead of just voting. I was like, oh, some people like are dumb and don't realize that you can just like click yes or no, like whatever. And then I was like, wait, Max Willman. I was like, why do I know that name? And I like clicked on him, and it was like a poll that was like, do you want to see more videos with Arlen, like yes or no? And he was like, definitely this one. And then I clicked on your profile, and I was like, wait a minute, this kid is like friends with Arlen or something. I was like, I think I've like seen him in like Arlen's YouTube video that one time or whatever. And I think I like screenshotted and I texted to Arlen. I'm like, wait, isn't this your friend? And he's like, ha, yeah, like that's Max or whatever. And then we like started talking. Like it was like very like general.
Yeah.
Like just like, oh, blah blah blah.
And then, well, then I was messaging you about PU. because I was looking at BU for my 5th year. And then, yeah, we were just talking about that.
Wait, should we just say that right here now? I always thought that I was gonna say it at the beginning of like our boyfriend tag video, but I should just say it now because everyone is so confused about Max. But to like clear the air.
You want me to explain it?
Yes, tell us.
So my senior year at Brown, I tore my ACL, so I couldn't play the rest of my season there. And then
and you got another year of eligibility.
Yeah, because college you get 4 years of eligibility to play, and you have to use them within 5 years, whatever. So I graduated from Brown, which you all somewhat know. Like
undergrad, I feel like some people think you like transferred, but he like graduated, like he's done with undergrad.
So, and then I started my master's here at BU while playing hockey for 1 more year for college. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's why he's at BU, because he has another year of eligibility for hockey.
Yeah, and while I was looking at different schools to go to, I was messaging Gretchen.
Yeah.
About BU.
Yeah. Yeah, because then I was like, oh, hi, yeah, videos with Arlen, like, I don't know. And then we, like, ended up talking about BU, and he was like, I'm, like, looking at BU, and I think I was like, don't you go to Brown? Like, all your pictures are, like, at Brown, and you were like, yeah, but, like, whatever. So we, like, started talking about that. And then, yeah, like, conversation ended, like, that was it. And I was like, in my head, I think I was just like, oh, I'm not even ever gonna, like, meet this kid. Like, whatever, I was just being nice. I was like, oh, yeah, BU's sick, like, you should come, like, whatever. And then
when I decided to come here, I messaged you again and told you.
I was like, woo! Yeah. And then I think he's like, can't wait to see you in the fall. And I was like mean, because I didn't think I would like ever meet him or like see him. So I think I like didn't answer sometimes, or I'd answer like 2 days later.
Yeah. Whatever.
I feel bad. But yeah, then I think that was it. Like, we just first started talking like in January, and I remember I like showed my mom Max in that moment when he started DMing me. Like, I don't even know, I was just like, Mom, look at, like, I don't know. And I think she was like, he's cute, like whatever. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I was like, I don't know. And he was so not like how I thought he was going to be in person. Like, I was like, oh, he's like DMing me all the time. Like, I don't know. Like, I thought you were gonna be weird.
Yeah.
And then, so then, yeah, we didn't like DM. I didn't know he was here over the summer. We didn't even like talk over the summer though. No. But you did you know I was here? Like, I feel like you would have been like, I should see you. Or like, I was here, but I traveled a lot.
Yeah.
But whatever. So we were like literally down the street from each other, but I just never ran into him. Yeah. Then, come fall time, we were at our mutual friend's apartment, Julia. My friend Julia. And so, yeah, basically we're going to Julia's to pregame before we go out. Am I allowed to say that? And so then I go with Lucy, and we come like late. I remember we were like, oh my god, like, should we even come? Like, we might just go to the bar, like, should we come? So we like go by really quick, and then
I was already there.
Yeah, with a bunch of your boys. And I didn't even see Max. Like, I swear you weren't even there, but you said that you are. And so Lucy and me come in and just like instantly meet new people, and we literally stood like 10 feet away from the door the whole time, like talking to all the freshmen. Yeah, talking to the freshmen. And we were just making friends, like being friendly, whatever. And then the cops come, because obviously it's way too loud and there's a million people having a pregame. So then they're like, everybody needs to leave. And I'm like really stressed. And then I'm like, wait, but like I'm 21, whatever. So everybody leaves, and there's like a million of us standing on the curb, and we're about to go to this bar. You know what's coming.
Keep going.
And so Max said that he saw me. Did you just see me right as I walked in? Were you like, oh,
yeah, but I was playing it cool. I didn't want to just run up to her and
I would have been like, oh my god. So
and she was occupied with other
different
males. So.
And I didn't see him at all.
Yeah.
And then we're out on the curb, and it's dark out. And so Lucy and me and our new guy friends and like maybe some other girls or whatever are like, oh, we're getting an Uber, whatever. And we literally get an Uber XL, and it's like here, like it's whatever. And like there's like groups of us like spread out across the block, and like down the street I just hear this guy's voice, and he's like, Gretchen's getting in my Uber. And I was like, huh? I was like, who even is that? And yeah, it was you.
It's so
and
bad.
I forget afterwards, I was just like, what? I was like, who even is that? I like couldn't even see. And then I was like, is that kid, Max, that used to like DM me? I was like, is that
Got
him?
that right.
I was like, I don't know. But I didn't even talk to him then. And I'm like, bye, and get in the other Uber. And then we go to this bar, and then that's when I meet you. And I remember me and Lucy walked in, we saw him, and I was like, he's like different looking than I thought he would be. Or he's like acting different, like he was like super social, like talking to everyone, like dancing, like I don't know, and I thought you'd be like weird.
So rude.
I know. And he was like, yeah, I'm not trying to be offensive, I'm not offending everyone. But yeah, and so then I remember Lucy was like, wait, he's like cute. I was like, yeah, like he's cute. Yeah, but I was mean for a while. I was
a
like
little bit, yeah.
Playing hard to get / I don't know, I just like was, I swear, everyone says this, but I swear it's so true. You like find someone when you like least expect it / like you like find a boyfriend right as you stop looking. Because I feel like for actually like 2 years I was like looking, and I'd be like, oh no, like I'm like fine being single and I like love myself and I'm like thriving on my own, but like I was like low-key always like wanting a boyfriend. And then I remember like literally August, like beginning of September, coming to school, I was like, wait, like I don't know, got really into fitness and was like, I'm just gonna like do really well in school, like I'm almost done, I'm gonna like hang out with all my friends before I have to leave. Like I was so focused on myself that I was like, I don't even care about boys anymore, like who cares, like it just is gonna happen when you don't care. So then So then I think he would just like talk to me, you know, he's buying me drinks and I'd be like, see ya. Yeah. Because I was just like not having it. Yeah. And then, yeah, finally I was like, Because he was always so nice. So that's how we met. Pretty much it. Kind of Arlen, too crazy. Julia's pregame bar, but we physically spoke, I guess, at a bar, which is like funny. But we like went to the same school. Like if I didn't go out that night, we were like, we would have met some other time. Probably. So boys, DM those girls that you like. Because you never know.
Every girl's gonna be like, no.
Yeah, I'm sure boys would DM me all the time, but I think the difference was because I knew you because of Arlen. So I was like,
a familiar name.
Yeah, and like I feel like having a mutual friend with someone just makes it so much better. Like you're like, oh, like I know, I don't know where they came from and that they're like not a serial killer. So yeah. Well, I talked the whole time. I wanted you to tell the story.
I chimed in.
Do you have anything else to add? Do you remember anything different? I feel like we probably have different versions. I feel like you know what I mean? Like you remember things differently.
No, that was pretty much it.
He always remembered my drink bars. He'd always be like, whiskey sour night. I'd be like, okay, bye me.
Such a sucker getting you drinks.
Yeah.
But like my friends at Brown said, good ROI there, right?
And he was wearing a camo shirt. What was I wearing?
All black. Like always.
Was that different than you thought in person? Was I like taller? Like I feel like whenever people meet me in person, they're like, oh, you're taller.
I thought you were gonna be more intimidating, I think.
Oh, and I'm like not that intimidating.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why when anyone is like, oh, I saw you somewhere but I didn't say hi, I'm like a teddy bear. I'm like very harmless. Yeah. I feel like I'm just nice. You are nice. Generally, overall. I was kind of mean to you in the beginning.
Yeah, you were.
I gave him a hard time.
Nice.
Sometimes you have to do
stuck
that.
In there. Yes.
You just have to hang around.
Yeah.
That's how we met. Wow. I'm nervous about what people are gonna say. I think that's normal.
Yeah, especially in college, I guess.
Yeah, so I guess we didn't really meet because of like DMs. Everyone thought it was like Tinder.
Yeah, that was because nah.
We were like, no.
No.
It was like DMs, but really just like mutual friends, like at you being at the same pregame and then at the same bar.
Yeah. It wasn't like I asked her on a date.
Yeah.
Over DM.
Yeah, like that was like in person.
Yeah.
I know, I remember being like,
it wasn't like, hey, let's like meet up.
Yeah, I was like, oh, if you asked me on a date, that would have been so cute. But like in hindsight, like if I never even met you in person, I would probably be so scared and be like, no, or I don't know, because I never met you in person.
The DMs were more small talk.
Yeah.
a little bit flirty on my end.
I remember literally like the first day that we were DMing, like the beginning of January or whatever. How did Chase even come up? His sister came up. Maybe I said Soul Cycle,
yeah.
and then he was like, oh, my sister teaches at like 5, we at this bar. And I was like, let's go to her class together. And you were like, yeah. Like that was so funny of us. And then we actually did this winter. So you never know. Yeah. But that is how we met everybody. I'm like nervous to post this.
I'm not anymore.
I feel like in vlogs you're so just like la la la, and this you're like nervous.
I was, but it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's how we met. Bye everyone.